Medco Energi was established in 1980 as PT Meta FC Pribumi Drilling Company by Arifin Panigoro. It was the first wholly private Indonesian-owned oil and gas drilling contractor. The company expanded into offshore drilling in 1991 and to oil exploration and production operations in 1992. Medco Energi and Trans Oil and Gas Exploration and Production business began when it took over Tesoros Kalimantan Exploration and Production contracts in 1992 and PT Stanpak Indonesia from ExxonMobil in 1995. In 1994, the company changed its names to PT Medco Energi Corporation and became a public company, the first oil company to be listed on the Jakarta Stock Exchange. Since 2004, Medco Energi has expanded its operations not only in Indonesia area but also has reached to overseas area. That happened when Medco Energi acquired 100% of Novus Petroleum Limited shares, an Austrian oil and gas EP company with fields from Indonesia's Natuna Offshore and Brantas in East Java. To the Middle East, Australia and USA, as of August 2004, Medco Energi has successfully completed its first major acquisitions process and took over full ownership of Novus through its wholly owned subsidiary of Medco Energi Australia. Medco Energi continued their international activity when they participated in several tenders held by governments in the Middle East, including Oman and Libya. In 2005, awarded EPSA 4 for Area 47 in Libya. In 2006, awarded E&P service agreement of Karim Small Fields in Oman. In 2008, acquired Block 82 and 83 in Yemen. In 2014, acquired 8 oil and gas working areas in Tunisia through an acquisition of Storm Venture Internationals. Recently, Medco Energi has several business activities in Indonesia and outside Indonesia, including oil and gas exploration and production, power, mining, and other businesses like property business, rig rental, coal, and gas compression station operator. In 2016, Medco Energi as a holding company has 62 active companies to operate their business activities. Geopolitics is a central concern for the oil and gas sector and can be viewed as a source of both risk and opportunity. The trend toward more nationalistic and assertive political behavior indicates global instability is on the rise. The term geopolitics encompasses a broad range of frequently interconnecting issues, including diplomacy and security, global economics, financial and supplier market uncertainty, commodity constraint and pricing, exchange rate fluctuations, and civil and workforce disruption. For Medco Energi case, security condition in the country which they have international assets is worsened due to civil war and internal conflict. In Libya, civil war began in 2011 with the fall of the Muammar Gaddafi regime and still continue to this day. This conflict makes the Libyan asset of Medco Energi a force majeure and stop the activity. In Yemen, civil war began in 2015 between two factions claiming to constitute the Yemeni government. This condition also makes Medco Energi to stop the activity due to adverse security conditions. The other macro condition that impact Medco Energi business was the slump of crude oil price. Crude oil price dropped from a peak of $115 per barrel in June 2014 to under $35 at the end of February 2016. These conditions makes Medco Energi performance drop significantly in 2015. Oil and gas revenue dropped 18.1% and Medco Energi booked huge loss up to $188.1 million due to impairment of their oil and gas research assets. Start from 1962, Indonesia was a member of OPEC and in the top 20 largest oil producers, accounting for about 2% of world production. Indonesia was also the world's 10th largest natural gas producer and top exporter of liquefied natural gas. After 2 times oil peak in 1977 and 1995, oil production in Indonesia is steadily declining in a rate of 12% per year until 2004 due to natural decline from existing oil production field. In addition, the oil production declining is worsened due to decreasing exploration investment from $2 billion in 1998 to $300 million in 2004, which stimulated by Asian financial crisis at 1998. With increased domestic consumption, for the first time, Indonesia became a net oil importer in 2004. Before 2001, the government of Indonesia owned all oil and gas in the ground with Pertamina as the grantor of the relevant concession of production sharing contract scheme. In 2001, a new oil and gas law number 22 was introduced to deregulate the industry. Pertamina was no longer acted as regulator and forced to compete with other private oil and gas companies in both upstream and downstream business. This new law is also emphasized transparent business competition in oil and gas industry, which give private sector more opportunities to compete. In addition, current Indonesia government is promoting to nationalize oil and gas and mineral resources asset. Expiring oil and gas contract with foreign companies is given to Pertamina. This condition as foreign investors feel uncertain and some of them prefer to move out from Indonesia. However, this condition is another opportunity for Medco Energi as national oil and gas company to acquire strategic oil and gas asset from foreign company. As geopolitical condition in Middle East is still not stable and oil price is still at low level, Medco Energi is focusing to develop domestic oil and gas asset and diversify their business. Being national oil and gas company give a benefit for Medco Energi to acquire oil and gas asset in Indonesia from foreign company. Some of foreign company in Indonesia want to reduce their asset to strengthen their company financial position in today's low oil price regime. In 2016, Medco Energi succeeded to acquire 40% ConocoPhillips entire interest in an oil and gas production sharing block that the US firm operates in the Natuna Sea. This acquisition makes Medco Energi performance increase significantly in oil and gas business. For diversification, Medco Energi acquired PT Aman Mineral Nusa Tenggara, a copper and gold mine company. This acquisition purpose was to help Medco Energi to offset the volatility of oil and gas prices and ensure the business sustainability. Medco Energi also developing partnerships and encourage diversification. They keep reviewing renewable energy business opportunity with the aim of building a strategically diversified portfolio of oil and gas, mining, and power generation business. With these two major moves, Medco Energi performance is increasing significantly. Medco Energi share price is only 176 rupiah per share in January 2016 and it reaches 1020 rupiah per share in December 2017, increasing almost 6 times.